If you're looking for a new activity to do, I highly recommend Broken Hill Pearl Farm. They're actually a pearl and oyster farm, and I said to Dave I was looking for a new activity to do. I'm kind of bored. So he booked this. It was like $120-ish, I think. They start by giving us a very cool education session in which they teach us about all the different types of oysters. There are pearl producing oysters, there are oysters you can eat, and there is one type of oyster that kind of does both. I also learned the difference between mother of pearl and an actual pearl. The mother of pearl is a lot larger, takes up more surface area. It's quite flat, whereas a pearl is like an individual kind of small ball. So the VCA bracelets, any watch face you might be looking at, it's all mother of pearl. So that went on for about 45 minutes. You get to ask a lot of questions. It's very interactive. It's really fun. And then there is a short break. We took the opportunity to buy a dozen rock oysters. They're freshly shucked and they're delicious. And then they took us out on their boat. So again, this was very educational. We were out in the sun. It's so windy. Make sure you don't wear a hat when the boat's going fast because you will lose it. They showed us where they grow their oysters for eating. They didn't show us their pearl producing oysters. That's a bit of a safety thing, I think. And then to round out the day, we went oyster shucking. So they gave us a bunch of Sydney rock oysters, which is so incredibly hard to shuck. This is me struggling here. And also some smaller, softer ones, which were easier to shuck. And they tasted very seafoody and very salty. And people didn't really like it. I loved it. I thought it was delicious. But apparently they don't keep very well. They become very slimy. So you have to consume them basically as soon as they're shucked. But I don't know. I thought it was a really fun experience. Highly recommend. This is not sponsored whatsoever, by the way. And if you go early, there is a seafood restaurant next door that gets really, really busy. So try that.